Welcome back. Let's get another check on Meta and Microsoft. Those earnings calls getting underway shortly. And tomorrow, we've got two more major reports coming right here on Overtime, Apple and Amazon. Now, for Apple, investors will be awaiting CEO Tim Cook's first public comments since President Trump ramped up tariffs. Shares closed higher today. It's the seventh straight session in a row. That's the longest win streak since August of last year. Joining us now is DA Davidson's Gil Luria. He has a buy rating on Apple with a $230 price target. Gil, what will you be watching going into those results tomorrow, especially given the fact that the stock has been moving in higher in anticipation?
Yeah, we're not expecting a good result or a good outlook. What we're really hoping for is for Apple to give us visibility and a sense for a stable outlook, that they've wrapped their hands around what the impact from tariffs is going to be, and that they can give us an outlook based on that. You just talked a lot about Meta and Microsoft. Those results aren't just not as bad as feared. Those results were actually good. I would not expect that from Apple. Let's not forget, we're talking about a consumer-driven slowdown, and Apple is the consumer products company. Only later on, if a consumer slowdown may lead to an advertising slowdown and maybe eventually to an enterprise technology slowdown. For now, the impact is first going to be felt by Apple, and we want to get our hands around how much of an impact that is tomorrow.
Okay, we're seeing a growing number of companies pulling or suspending guidance: GM, JetBlue, UPS, Stellantis, just to name a few here. Snap yesterday here on Overtime, just to name a few. What do you expect in terms of that guidance from Apple? I mean, think back to the pandemic when they basically froze guidance for a while, given all the uncertainty then.
That is possible, but they've had a few weeks to do the calculations of what are the potential impacts to their business, mostly to the business of importing equipment into the U.S., importing handsets into the U.S. They probably have a sense of what the range of outcomes is going to be, and they still have a good sense for the rest of the business. So I wouldn't necessarily expect them to pull guidance, but I also wouldn't expect them to give aggressive guidance. Let's not forget, just 9 months ago, we were talking about the possibility of iPhone growing 10% this year based on the AI upgrade cycle. At this point, if they told investors that they could grow low single digits for the year, investors will be absolutely thrilled.